Alright, welcome back. You're still watching Morning Live. The annual Moretele Park Tribute Concert will be welcoming spring in style this year. South African jazz and hip-hop lovers can get ready to celebrate the country's classic festival in Mamelodi Pretoria. Next weekend, the popular event pays tribute to local and music icons that made a major contribution to the arts. Now, to share more on the festival, we're joined by the organizer and its director, Sir Mangwane. Sir, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Morning, sisters. How are you?
Good, thank you. Let's talk about Moretele Park. And for as long as I can remember, we've been talking about this festival. And it gets bigger each year. What are you doing right?
What we do right, I think the fact that we are featuring 100% local artists. And I'm happy that SABC has come on board to say they support 90% of local music. Yeah. Which to me, I've always believed to say, if you support the local people and not take out the money to outside, I don't say we should not say international stars, but the local artists must earn also so that they can survive. Yeah. So we are happy that this year we are celebrating the 19th year.
That is a long time.
It's a long time. Next year is 20 years.
So next year is bigger.
It's going to be bigger and better.
But let's talk about 2016. Who is on the lineup?
The people on the lineup are top artists. You start from Zonke, you go to Nati, you go to Mafigi Zolo, you go to Letambuli, you go to Brayu, Jonas Gwangwa, you go to Tsepo Tsula. You go to, we are going to have a surprise package. The soul culture, the new kids on the block who are coming from Cape Town, there will be a surprise package. And the other person included in the show is also Papsim Langeni. So you've got Tsepo Tsula, Nati, Vusinova. Yeah. All the best in one bill for 250.
That is a lot. No, you can't. Now, I read in the intro that there'd be some hip-hop artists as well. Is that a new addition? Why have you decided to add that element?
No, what we have done, we have corrected that. Yeah. If we bring them up, the show starts at 11. Yeah. It ends at 6 o'clock the following day. So the main artists that I've called go on until, say, 2 a.m. Right. And from 2 a.m. we add either hip-hop or DJs and all that. But we don't want that to dilute the jazz part of it. Otherwise, we are very conscious of it. Yeah.
So, which artists from your fans do they constantly say, bring this guy each year? Which are some of the artists that you say, you know what, the people that go to the concert wanted so much, let's bring them back each year?
People always say, bring Brayu back, bring Mafigi Zolo back. Today, Nati has taken the forefront. Tsepo Tsula, Jonas Gwanga, those guys, and Letambule and Kaifa Seminya. But, you need to be careful. You cannot have a lineup where you have always the same artists. But we try to change them, even if the people insist that we want to have this one. If it's a must, we do it. But we avoid it. Yeah.
What do you think is the festival's biggest contribution to South African music and the arts sector in general?
I think the fact that we cater for 100% local music. And we are saying to the people, learn to enjoy your own artists and know them. Because, a lot of people don't know their own musicians. And musicians, when they say they die pauper, it's because we don't buy their records. We don't feature them in our shows. And people don't want to go and support them when they're playing. But tell me, of the artists I've mentioned, who is the weakest link there? It's not fair,
That's not a fair question either. Yes. Let's talk about ticket prices. How do people get a hold of tickets?
Tickets are available only at CompuTicket. People have got a habit of buying tickets in the streets for 100 rands. There's going to be a new penalty. If we find you, we're going to scan the tickets as people come in. If they find you with the ticket which you bought in the street, but it's very fun. Somebody's taking his Makwapeni to Moretele Park, but he bought Mukokotela ticket. How does it work? Buy proper ticket because we don't want to embarrass you and say these tickets are not proper.
Yeah.
And people know that they're buying fake tickets.
Yeah, and now you have to turn around with your makwapeni.
Now you've got to turn around and we must tell you matapakweni ukunsitse ka 100 rand instead of regular tickets abungoko. Nanga ufire regular kele mutu wa teng. So we urge people to buy the proper ticket at Compute Ticket at 250. It's 250. It's not a lot for all those artists.
No, it really isn't.
No.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Tedesem Semangwani is the organizer and festival director of annual Moretele Park Tribute Concert next weekend in Pretoria. You know what? The artists on the lineup are absolutely amazing. All right, let's take a quick ad break. We say goodbye after this. Stay with us.